Why did you decide, it's so fascinating that you're in this film. Why did you do it? And did you go full-on method?
Yes. we just came out of it a year ago. We've been doing Aliens for a while. No, my first ever film festival that I went to internationally was Busan. I was about 21, and I stayed there. I was by myself with the film, and I stayed there for a few days, and I just kind of fell in love with Asian cinema. And a few years later, I saw Chaser, and then I saw The Yellow Sea, and then I saw The Wailing when it came out, and I was utterly blown away. And then I actually had a friend of mine, another actor, we had a script that we had been looking at, and I told him that there was this one man that I kind of dreamed who could do it, and I mentioned Hong Jin-na, and then we actually dared to reach out thinking that he would probably not even get back to us, but he came on board and we developed for a bit, and then in a very gentle manner he came back and he said, so I have this very big, kind of sci-fi action adventure that I've had for 10 years, and it looks like people are going to give me some money to do it. And, we were obviously, sad, but also understood that he was going to go and do this big film. But then he reached out, 2-3 years later and said, I have some aliens. and I was intrigued, and I didn't think. I said yes. I think Dr. Na is incredible, such a visionary, and I felt very honored to be part of his film.
You have to answer this question.
Okay.
Not off the hook.
Alicia told me to do it.
He listens to me.
Alicia also told me to do it. Thank you, Alicia.
I'm very
but on a serious note, being able to work, the dream is to be able to work in a different country on foreign to me, language films, and to work with an auteur. And director Na is an auteur who makes incredible cinema, and it is kind of beyond a dream to think of. I wouldn't even cast myself in any of his films because it feels inconceivable. So when the call came, you made me laugh the entire time I talked to you. So I thought it's going to be a very fun ride, but it's just a no-brainer. It's a joy to work with director Na and everybody here, and it would be great to do more Korean films and maybe speak some Korean as well in the future.
I think what's kind of interesting about the filmmaking of director Na as well is you just don't know what's going to come next. I think, used to sort of Western cinema, even though, films, are of very high quality and great films, you kind of have an idea what the trajectory is going to be, where it's going. Whereas with him, he's mixing genres. At the beginning, it's sort of like kind of comedy, it can be kind of absurd, and then it becomes very real. And it's just that sort of blending of different genres, that feeling of the unexpected, I think, can be quite rare in the cinematic experience, and I think he's a master of that.